How y'all are, guys? This is Joey, and this is my buddy Stephen Fleming. We're going to be talking about World Cup tickets, especially in the United States of America. So buckle up. It's going to be a good one. I just have a background. I have something stupid. So, guys, I was making a couple of shorts about this earlier today. I got my tickets for the Cricket World Cup T20. I just jumbled the order right there. Let me say that again. The T20 World Cup, the 2024 T20 World Cup in the USA tickets. Finally got my confirmation on two of those games. The first one being Canada versus Ireland, and the second one being South Africa, Netherlands. God, I can't remember anything. It's just been a crazy day. So the theme of this World Cup is out of this world. And I think what they mean by out of this world is the prices, because the prices on this tournament are out of this world. Maybe I'm just selfish. Maybe I'm just being spoiled here as an American in the United States. Some people have said that this is the norm, while other people have said, yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. But we're going to get into it. Before we start that, I do want to express my gratitude to the United States cricket team for scheduling, finally, a warm-up game with Bangladesh. It looks like Bangladesh is playing 3 out of the 4 T20 World Cup games in the United States. So they want to acclimatize themselves with the pitch, with the environment here. And so it looks like we are going to have a 3-game series against Sri Lanka starting on the 4th of March. Wow. So it's coming up really fast here. No other details were given on where they will be, if they're selling tickets for those games. But right now, we're just really happy that that they have matches. So I would guess that they would be in Florida if I had to take a guess. But once we get more information, you know your boy is going to hook you up with the best information and the quickest information there. That's just how I be. Okay. So this is the website when you sign in. Don't steal my information here, but you can see that that they are still there are still tickets available. If we go to New York, you can see that it very callously says that these tickets are on sale. I'm actually kind of dumb because I thought they were like on sale, like selling them at a discount rate. No, what they really mean is that they are that you could still buy them. And so if we take a look here, it says from $70, from $60. That's a lie, because when I went to buy tickets for Ireland versus Canada, it was much higher. It was like $75, $80. Then you got to get insurance. So this is the standard plus. They're still for sale, $80, and premium is at $120. So you could still buy tickets for this. It's a 34,000 seat venue. I'm at 10:30 in the morning. So I'm very surprised at how this could even be close to being sold out. 10:30 in the morning in New York, with a 34,000 seat venue. As Peter De La Pena noted on my video that I reported from him last night, that, last time Ireland and United States played, they barely sold 1,000 tickets for $10 a pop. So it just seems really weird. Let's go back to New York. And if we go to Pakistan versus Canada, you'll see that both of them are sold out. They only have tickets for $200 a pop. That is just craziness. So these are the games that I bought. Again, if I can get my story straight, is Canada versus Ireland and Netherlands versus South Africa. So that's exciting, isn't it? So it is what it is. It is what it is. And if we go here, let's go to Texas. Nothing in Texas. That's because they have only 8,000 seat venue in Texas. And then in Florida, this is the only thing left in Florida. It is Sri Lanka and Nepal. And you just have standard seats available. I go to that. I love Nepal. I love my fans from Nepal here, or our Nepalese friends here. So let's talk about, so now we're going to talk about some people's comments on Twitter. This is the Army Studio said, just got a mail saying I've been given special access to priority window. I got 2 tickets to finals and 3 India versus Pakistan. DM me fast with your offers. That seems unfair. I don't know. I have not been given special access. And this is the only tweet that I saw of a person who gets special access. I don't know why certain people get special access and why certain people don't. I don't know. This is what the waiting room looked like this morning. And so it took me a good 30 minutes to get into the website. And as it updated periodically, and more places were getting sold out. Obviously, the India versus Pakistan was sold out. A lot of venues in Florida and Texas were completely sold out, and then it became more and more like Barbados and places in the Caribbean that were getting sold out too. So it was hard to watch, and by the end, it kind of looked like, well, it did look like this. And I was just seeing like New York. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I still got a chance. I can't watch any United States games, but there's still a chance. And this is what Peter De La Pena says: 15 minutes before the tickets go on sale. The issue there was that he had the times wrong. He had Antigua time, so they said 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Antigua time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But like, why would they use Antigua Standard Time? Use New York time, guys. What were you thinking? Why wouldn't you use Eastern Standard Time? That is sadistic. What were they thinking? And Krishna Persaud says, I feel like the process has been pretty straightforward. I followed everything that the WICB outlined from the release. Well, good for you. I applied for tickets on the ballot and didn't hit, but was able to get them on priority yesterday. Quite simple. But since it didn't work for you, it must be shit. And then Peter De La Pena puts him in his place because he's going, as a credentialed part of the media. So yeah, man, people just have the meanest comments. Or maybe it's justified. I don't know. I don't care. Abdul Qadir Naeem says last World Cup was also a pain. Tickets would be sold out in minutes, creating demand on the black market. And that's the kind of thing that I'm worried about on the black market. And, are the games going to be sold out really for realsy when we get there, or are there going to be a ton of empty seats? Because that's going to piss me off really, really bad. It seems the tickets of the A1 team have been sold out well, and all the tickets have been bought by Indian fans. If India stays at number A2, then all the tickets will be sold out too. Saeed says this has been an absolute shit show. Would be cheaper to fly to Dublin in some budget airline than go watch the India versus Ireland game. Also, how are USA versus Canada, Netherlands, and Nepal sold out? Those are the ones. This one here. No, never mind. What am I talking about? No, I didn't get any of those. Makes no sense at these price points. And it says, Pita de la Pena says, the only tickets available to watch USA versus Ireland on Friday morning at 10:30 a.m. at a 15,000 seat venue in Florida for the T20 World Cup in June are priced at 150 big old American baffos. You can watch both teams play a T20 in December at 2021 at the same price for $10. And I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, just ridiculous kind of. People have hit back on that saying, it's the World Cup. Sure, but, like I said earlier, these tickets should be given priority to youth teams, young people, schools, things like that. Punj Pokarel says tickets for Nepal Netherlands game in StubHub. Yeah, don't buy those tickets. I don't know how valid these are, but this seems very, very exploitative, if that's a word. I'm just going to make it up if it's not, but it's an exploitation of the tickets. It should not be that way. And Lara Killick says we paid more for one ticket to Netherlands, South Africa, New York in the ballot than we did for the package deal to Trinidad group games, 4 games, or tickets to 3 Super 8 games in St. Lucia. I'm going to be very interested in actual turnout attendance that day. Me too, Lara. Me too. PJ Godhal says, it's the magic of the World Cup, baby. Something that only happens once a year for the past 4 years. Very special. No, it happens like every other year. And then one year it happened twice in 2 years. Rayanash says, RCB fan. Oh, okay. He's one of those guys. Good point, Peter. 0 chance of growing the game and getting new fans in the US. Madhasudan says, if no one shows up, what loss did the organizers ICC face? I would suspect not much. Yeah, it just seems like greed. And then Peter De La Pena says, capacity in Grand Prairie, Texas is not being expanded for the World Cup because India isn't playing any games there. So all games will be at 7,000 seats. Okay, because Basanta Nepal says, are they going to make the stadiums any bigger? Obviously wants to see his country, Nepal, play in Texas. I'm assuming they're going to be playing in Texas, and that's not the case. It's very sad. So there you have it here. This is what I've heard from my entire cricketing fraternity. Nobody is going to pay these absurd amounts to scalpers. I'm not sure what the ICC is trying to do. The process of getting tickets was terrible at the ODI World Cup in India and looks worse for the T20 World Cup. Yeah, so not putting my camera on again, but these prices are absolutely ridiculous. What do you think about that? Make sure to like and subscribe. Do it right now. Do it. And leave a comment below. Let me know if I'm crazy, if I'm spot on. What do you think about this? I think it's crazy, but I think you're crazier. So we'll leave it at that. See you guys.